Good people, good people. How are you guys doing? We are so happy to have you guys back on Make It Make Sense. And I am your co-host, J.E. from the J.E. Show, and I have with me tonight the beautiful Ashanti J.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
And as always, it is a blessing to be in the studio of Ashanti after 9. It's always a blessing to be back in front of these cameras, back in front of you guys. We both just finished an amazing weekend full of many events and full of many meetings and on the camera and so many interviews. And I mean, we've just been working. Like, have we gotten a break?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I got my first break today, but I went to work today.
Oh man, so it's like we haven't even had a break. But definitely does feel good to sit back down on this couch with you. How are you doing today?
I've had a stressful day, y'all. I'm in my wits end. I'm so ready to get into this topic. I don't even know. I don't even have a co-parent, but at this point, I feel like I do because I'm so mad. I understand how y'all get when they start acting a fool. Yeah, I do. I feel it.
You feel it?
I can't imagine having a baby right now. I'm so frustrated. I cannot imagine having a kid talking about, "Mama, I want some juice," and I'm mad like this.
Yeah. Certain things. And especially like around children, you have to like be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up seeing like a lot of people being cussed at, and children 2 and 3 years old being called out of their names, and why is this child being, but sometimes it's what the parent is going through than the child just being a 3-year-old and they drop some juice on the ground.
Yeah.
Like they don't have to be a little, because they drop some juice on the ground.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
You little bad mother. Like all they did was just wasted some cereal, on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't come from that.
Today our topic is going to be about co-parenting, right? I don't know anything about co-parenting, but y'all know I love to mind other people's business.
I wanna say, how do you not know any? Like, do you not have any friends or any?
Oh, I do. I do have friends.
Did you not grow up and go to school and you saw some people they only had mama dropping them off?
Well,
and daddy was never around.
I don't have many friends that came from one parent homes.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I think friends I've had later in life. Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
In Irondale.
In Irondale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not Kingston and
I've never been there.
Gate City.
I'm a suburban girl.
So did you grow up in one of those neighborhoods where and I'm talking about not a rich neighborhood, but where the house on the block is not going to be empty for long because this is a good community that it sells fast and that the grass is cut?
I think my parents moved there years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they've only had two new people move.
Wow.
There in like 20 years.
Mm.
And one of them only moved because they passed.
Yeah, I can't say that. Ashanti, I grew up in a single household for a little while. My mom was very young. She had me at the age of 16.
Mm-hmm.
I have gone to different schools. I've gone to different summer camps. And so I've seen different dynamics of,
mm-hmm.
that 22-year-old young mother of 3, bringing the kids, and you never see the daddy ever at the football game or ever around, or
mm-hmm.
I've had friends who don't have a daddy. I've seen it. So it's not, if it's not necessarily what we've experienced, I've been able to see in my own eyes, like, okay, this dude daddy is always at the game, what I'm saying, and mama right there, serving the snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to, man, I never see, it's always mama struggling to carry along the child, get everybody to practice, pick everybody up to school, like, man.
Yeah.
And so everybody's situation is different, but it does make you look at things,
So, okay, growing up in a single parent household, mm-hmm. how important was it for you not to replicate that experience?
When when it comes to being a parent, I don't think about what I grew up as like, like I don't want this for me. But I don't want that for me, but that's not my initial thought. I use what I saw as an example, and I had great examples around me. And it's like I can't help but to be what I saw. You get what I'm saying? Like who I am has nothing to do with like what I went through, but it's what was presented to me. I grew up around I had 5 great grandparents. So I know what, marriage of 60 years look like. And when you stand up in church and marriage of 50 years, I watched that. And I'm like, man, I want to be like that one day.
Yeah.
So my situation never really, like it was a motivation to do better, but it wasn't the motivation. It was because what was shown to me as,
So the reason why I asked is because like I grew up in a 2-parent household, right? And it is like, I know you can't foolproof it, but as long as I have control over my uterus, which I always hope I will, but getting into a little politics might be a little different. I will not bear a child for someone I'm not married to. I don't know what it feels like to live in a home like that. I would be navigating uncharted waters. And for me, I don't want to bring my baby into that. I don't want to bring my baby into something, and I hate to put it like this, but I don't want to bring my child into something that is like less than how I grew up.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. We all have decisions that we should be able to make in choices. But then some of us, we have to pretty much, you have to honor the choices and the decisions you make.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And part of that is like, hey, if you decided to do this, then there are results that come with it. You get what I'm saying? Like if you decide to be abstinent or if you decide to be selective about who you sow your seed with, then there may be good results that come. So that's not a problem at all. I don't see no problem with that.
See, I think like,
but
I do. Okay, go ahead.
But
go ahead.
You still end up in separate household situations when couples divorce.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was the only but.
Yeah. And that's why I said it's not a foolproof way, right? But I don't want to even start off on unlevel ground.
Right.
Like that's just my whole part of it. And then y'all be having horrible experiences with y'all baby mama, baby daddy. Okay. I hear a lot of complaining. I hear a lot of, I can't see the kid. He won't do for the kid. Somebody won't pay for the kid. Somebody won't pick the kid up. I always need a babysitter. If for all intents and purposes, if you were married, you got a built-in babysitter. And I don't feel like parents babysit. Like that's your kid, your parenting. Here you go.
Yeah. I met a friend who, I have a friend who has a parent in the household that's not like a parent. You get what I'm saying? So like you were saying, some people still, even while married, they have to still co-parent.
Yes. Everyone co-parents, unless you got a deadbeat or, that person incarcerated or they not here. Everybody co-parents.
Yeah. And I also feel like if you have 2 good parents who are equally pushing to, it's not more of a like, what are you going to do and what I'm going to do? It's like, we're doing this together. Like we're pouring in here together. And I think that's where our topic comes from today, as far as the trauma that's involved with that. A lot of the games that are being played, between parents causes trauma and affects and bleeds over on the children. And what I'm talking about, what I'm seeing, the parents may think of something that's okay, like, oh, it's just okay, they'll be all right. I could take the kid away for 2 weeks from the dad. They don't need to see him. And it's like, no, like we shouldn't be playing those type of games with our children. They aren't.
But I feel like you knew that they was gonna play games. So I don't feel like everybody click the first one with my picture on it. There we go. Thank you. I don't feel like when it comes down to co-parenting that every situation this person just completely changed, right? I think the child exacerbated already bad behavior And now that y'all have a responsibility and that behavior is dependent upon what's happening with this child, now it's irritating. But if the baby wasn't there, you didn't care. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal that he didn't answer the phone, or he always showed up late, or that he was just, sometimes you can't reach him. Now it's a problem now because y'all got a baby, right?
I don't know.
It wasn't a problem that she had a bad attitude and that she was kind of snappy, but now that she got your kid and you feeling the effects of her attitude is hindering you from doing what you want to do, now it is an issue. But it wasn't an issue before the baby came.
Also, you're also in a lifetime like contract with somebody. You know what I'm saying? If not 18 years, and so it's
a lifetime. Yeah,
it's a situation that's frustrating because you don't get to just check out, you know, unless you just decide to check out. But you don't get to just check out from this. Like, it went from, oh yeah, I was just, you know, dipping my stick in. You get what I'm saying? And I was just going back home. But then you left your thermometer in too long. You get what I'm saying?
I don't.
Now you're stuck in a situation that you gotta check that temperature all the time now because you left your thermometer in too long. And so that's your fault. Some people don't. The thought of being there for a long time that brings forth their anger.
And see, like with my parents, right? They stressed to my sister and I. Like, my dad went to law school while KJ and I were growing up, and my parents were like, "Hey, do not have kids until you're done with school and you in your career," because my parents did it, and they said, you know, while we grew up with everything we needed, it was difficult to work. Come home, my dad would come home. KJ and I went to bed at 8:30. You know, so he had very little time to interact with us while he was doing law school, like during weekdays. And we always spent time. I don't ever remember a moment where I needed him or was looking for him and he was unavailable, unless it was like, don't touch that table because the paper was stacked, right?
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, okay, don't have kids until I'm ready. But also, I don't want a stupid baby daddy. I can't have a dumb man that I'm partnering with because my kids might be stupid. And it's going to be my fault because I chose that baby. I chose that baby daddy. And we all know this. Where we are mentally is hereditary.
I was just about to say that's going to flow through the DNA.
It will. Okay. I think being crazy, I hate to say that word, but being crazy, it is a stronger strain than when you are sane. If one person got a little touch of something, I just think the kid got like an 85% chance of getting it.
So then if the child is supposed to have a balance of both parents, and then now you come into a situation where you're being tossed from household to household, grandparent house to grandparent house, cousin house to cousin house, baby daddy girlfriend house.
Oh no.
To pick up from baby daddy grandma, from baby daddy girlfriend house to back to mama and them mama's mama. Like, no. It's just like
no.
The web tree is starting to expand. I mean, and let's just be real. This is something that is very common. It's something that is very normal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
No, I'm saying it has become normal.
No, it's not.
Co-parenting and people plan to co-parent. They don't plan to be around.
Okay.
They plan to have raw sex and they don't plan to be married. Like,
there is not a lot of people having kids. The statistics show it. It's the same people getting pregnant over and over again as having the kids.
Are they getting married?
No, but I'm just saying it's not an anomaly or it's not this thing where everybody out here has a co-parent situation when they aren't married. The birth rates are down.
So I'm saying if it's that same girl and now she has 4 to 5 baby daddies now, you know what I'm saying? It's still a problem. You know what I'm saying?
It's not normal though. Let's not use that word. Because normal means average.
So it's below average.
Yes.
Like 48, 47 or yeah.
It could be 49.
As long as it's just below.
As long as it's below 50.
It's happening too much for it not to seem common.
But no,
people are they're even developing terms and phrases and lingo around separate household living. Okay.
I think your perspective is always built upon your community of people. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have 3 friends that have children and they aren't married. 2 of them I've collected in my adult years.
Can you repeat that again? You got
3 friends that have children and they are not married.
They're not married. Okay.
2 of them I've collected as adult friends.
Okay.
1 of them I grew up with.
So all the other ones are married.
Or yes, married with children, or they are single with no kids.
That's a blessing for you. I think in my situation, like I say, it's not that. I grew up in Fairfield, Brighton, like the north side. And so even when I went to Pleasant Grove and maybe Oak Grove, I went to Oak Grove too. So you were able to see.
I don't even know where that is. I'm sorry.
Oak Grove is
okay.
Yeah, Oak Grove is a place where I got a lot of friends there. But when I went there, I saw a lot of Confederate flags, on the belts and shirts. Still my friends.
Okay.
But it's that type of place.
I got a question for you. Who do you feel like make co-parenting difficult? Women or men?
Oh man.
Quick answer. Come
on. I mean,
okay, thank you. Why do you think it's men?
For one, I think that more men are, I hope the word is inept. I think that's what I want to use. Just put it like this: more men are trying to go in to feel some skin,
and they only gonna do that for the baby.
They want to go. They want to have sex raw. They want to have raw sex. They just want to. Mm-hmm. I figure that. Now I know there's women out there who have the same craving, but part of me, from the testimonies that I hear, it's like dudes are, choosing to be sloppy about that and just not want to wear, a rubber. Now,
okay, so I think men are the issue when it comes to co-parents. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we're gonna get into a video in just 1 second about how the men are really getting down to it. But I think it's only because y'all want to do for the baby when y'all smashing the mom. See, when y'all can't smash the mom anymore, she's saying, no. Now y'all don't want to come get the kid. Now y'all ain't got no more money. Now y'all busy. Y'all got to work all the time. Now your mama got to watch the kid.
Where did you hear these things from?
I'm just scrolling on social media. Look, if you in the comments and you have a baby that, just let me know. Or if you got a friend, it's contingent upon if they still smashing. I know it's true. Because I can't get none. I ain't come get. I'm not gonna go come get Junior. Or you going out with your girlfriends and they leave a baby with the baby daddy. They ain't answer the phone or nothing. Now he gonna act like he can't get the kids no more because he said he ain't not finna get the kids while you go out and get some D.
But it starts from men not wearing a rubber. All of that starts from the first decision of you.
No,
if this ain't somebody that you intend on, like if this not somebody that you willing to accept what may come from it.
Yeah.
Which is all of that. Now you having to deal with her wanting to be with somebody else or whatever may come with it. You gotta know what's going on. If you go in there without no jacket on and you stay in there, it's something gonna happen. All
right, y'all, we getting ready to play a video. And we're gonna talk about how men are the issue. I hope y'all know it's the men. I couldn't.
How did I get on this show?
Video came to me. I didn't come to it. Go to media assets. I didn't come to it. The video said, "Hey, Ashanti, you need to play this on the podcast."
Is this a game of 2 lies and 1 truth? Because you missing 2 more.
No, it's the men. It's the men. Go ahead and play it. It says men are the problem.
Men are the problem.
Go ahead. There you go. Because y'all the issue. We already know it is.
Last week, Justin.
Men make it hard. Men make it hard. Sorry. Go down. I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta keep going. Men make it hard. There you go.
A lot of people don't want to believe this, but y'all, it be men causing more issues than women in certain situations. It be the men that be.
They can't hear the video.
A lot of people don't.
It's okay. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna let y'all know why men make it hard.
Okay.
Men make it hard. I do think that's one of them too, right?
The first
thing is the fact that y'all not wearing protection. Number 2, women, y'all need to guard y'all wombs. Y'all got dumb baby daddies out here getting multiple people pregnant, sleeping around on y'all. Why would y'all even want to do that? 1 purple pickle per coin purse. All right, pickle jar, whatever you want to call it. We know he do.
I don't want you to just run with this narrative.
No, we gonna run with
it. I said that women equally have this craving.
I'm talking about the men right now. Let me also get to it too. Why are y'all having babies by men? Y'all know they don't got no money. Y'all know they don't have no money now. Now y'all got the baby need diapers, the baby need milk, the baby need this, that, and the third, daycare and everything else. And y'all keep going to him and his pockets are dry. They're the issue. They don't never have no money. Baby mamas always had the money because they make it happen for the kid. Baby daddies, they just be like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. They got new J's on. They don't even got nowhere to stay. They're the issue. Please, somebody in the comments tell me I'm wrong. They're the issue. Am I lying? Tell me, the baby daddies that you know, they got somewhere to stay.
All of my friends, and I'm glad you asked this.
Okay.
Every friend that I have that has a child, they take care of them. I'm talking about like literally every one of them. Now, I know one situation in specific where, you know, like Shawty like ran off with the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And that's perfect for today's discussion because, as I say, the trauma that comes from that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what that man. You know, you remember that book, Men Cry in the Dark?
No.
Like when they drink beers with us, you know, it'd be cool, but then like men really do be hurt about certain situations, and especially when it comes to the trauma of co-parenting. I've seen it where one of my partners, and I'm talking about like, bro, I ain't seen this daughter since she was like 2 or 3, but was in her life every day before then. The family was too. And then for some reason, because just y'all two can't get along, now she can't see the family ever again. And nobody says nothing to the woman. No, literally, nobody says. I mean, I don't know, but it's like she just living her life and just flourishing. And it's like I know this man is hunted every day because a piece of him is out there that he can't talk to.
But why do you think she should bring her baby around people that don't like her? Why would you do that? If you're in the comments, would you leave your kids around people that don't like you, family or not? I'm not doing that. If I don't get along with your mom, right, for particular reasons, like she don't like me, and I push a kid out that has some form of me in it, she might see my baby and do something to my baby. Absolutely not.
Is that a personal problem?
Yeah. I'm going to personally solve it. And you can see Facebook photos, maybe even FaceTime. But you're not getting ready to see my kid and you don't like me. Are you crazy?
So how is it that we push past that point? Because the purpose of us to not add trauma, you know, to our situation, especially our children, we have to be able to make sound decisions for what's best. Not what's best for us, but what's best for us.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
And so not subjecting my child to people that don't like their parent, who may have sly comments or remarks to say around my baby, means that you're not going over there and you're not going to have access to my kid.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
I know you probably agree with this. Will you date a guy that has a kid?
No, I will not.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa. Can we put both of us on screen so they can see my whoa? you won't.
No.
Not dating a guy with a kid.
No.
Why the disgust face like somebody pooed it?
I mean, the moment that I hear, oh, I got to pick somebody up from daycare, it's going to irritate me immediately. I don't want to, no. Or even if they have, see, this is my problem, right? And this is very selfish. I did for like 2 weeks talk to a guy that had kids, right? And he was like a good parent, a good co-parent. The amount of attention I need, it would have required him to neglect his child or children.
Gotcha.
And that's not fair for the kids. So I said, you know what, let me not even get with no man that, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna do right. He's gonna be doing for the kid what he's supposed to do. It's Saturday and you got your kids. I can go outside. Now I can't go outside, and I'm not gonna come lay up around no kids.
Makes sense.
I don't want to be around your kids.
Or go to Avondale Park with the kids, or ice cream.
It's ducks out there. It's stink. I don't want to go to that park. No. You know, and they yelling around their sticky fingers. It's like a lot going on. And I feel like this. You made decisions that pushed you ahead in life, right? I didn't. I do believe women, you need to protect your womb, right? If you not ready for that, protect your womb. It's not difficult. It is very easy to not get pregnant. It's very easy to not get pregnant.
Yeah, for one, be in control. You know, don't let the dude just run the show and
Yeah.
You hear so much. Oh, it just like no. I mean,
Never
no,
just
you
happened.
can just stop him. You can tell him to make sure he got. You can check it. You can
go to the doctor.
You can do a whole checklist of things before you end up with
a baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not doing a man with kids. I'm not saying I won't ever.
Okay, I'm finna move on to my next question.
Okay.
All right. So you won't date a man with kids. One of the reasons why I hear women won't date men with kids is because they always run back to their baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not true?
Well, see, I do think so, but I have a personal rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your kid needs to at least go through the first day of school before you even try to talk to me.
So that's like
6. Yeah, 5, 6 years old. Yeah, because I need you to make sure you don't want to be there every day to get that baby up, wipe their snotty nose, shake them out of the bed, put them on the school bus. I need you to go through all those things and be like, I don't even want to be here with the baby no more. I need you to really have that in your mind. Because if you don't, and you think you're finna come over here and then me and you get into it and you go into your baby mom house, I think you need to do the safest option is to stay over there.
Oh my God.
Because it's not gonna be safe for you no more.
Fellas, if you watching this right now, I want y'all to like, share, and tag this video because JE is gonna bring something to Ashanti after 9. All right. Please like this video, tag it.
Blasphemy.
Share, support me in the comments because this what I'm gonna tell y'all is real. I'm gonna drop some on y'all that nobody has talked about ever. No pastors, nobody, but JE. Ashanti, y'all say y'all don't like talking to men who have baby mamas because they always running back to their baby mama. Now, I know you have the actual definition for it, but what's the actual word or the phrase for two things can mean the same thing?
Two truths can exist?
All right, cool.
Okay.
So y'all may deliver it as, oh, he just want to run back to his baby mama. But what if cuz might want to fix his family? You get what I'm saying?
He should have stayed there before you came over here. But guess what? Go fix your family. Go fix your family.
What if he's not just going back to her to smash or because he ain't got nowhere to go or just using her as an escape net or, as an scapegoat? What if he has a desire to rebuild his family and not keep having to drive across town and come pick the child up from over here and then take you over here and then meet halfway to stop what I'm doing?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. It is because the time in which y'all do it. Okay, y'all don't do it on a good day. Y'all in a good relationship. Y'all with y'all girlfriend. Y'all just came back off a trip, a cruise, flew back in from the country, out of the country. And then you're like, you know what, babe? I just got so inspired. I'm out here seeing all this stuff, and I really want to make things work. Like, what do you think we could do? Like, what do you think I could do? Talk to me about what we could do to fix this relationship. Okay. Y'all wait until y'all get mad. Y'all start complaining about the spaghetti and Alfredo y'all been eating at that house that girl made for y'all. Okay. Now all of a sudden y'all tired of spaghetti. Now all of a sudden y'all tired of Alfredo. Y'all don't want hot dogs no more. Y'all want steak and lobster every day, right? Mm-hmm. And y'all go back to the baby mama who have y'all own hamburger helper. And be over there acting like it's just a whole different situation. And it's not. That's why it's not, oh, let me go fix the family. You trying to go over there and, babe, I've been out here trying to figure out how I can make things work. And it ain't nobody out here like you. She don't even cook like you. Yeah, and she a whole air fryer hottie out here just air frying your food. That's it. Chicken wings and fries. She don't go on dates. That's how y'all got the baby.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why.
I can't believe you took my great statement.
Yeah. Y'all can work on y'all family. Why is y'all working on y'all family in secrecy, though? That's another thing, too. In secrecy. Y'all sneaking over to see the baby mom. We got to find out on Snapchat that y'all went to Olive Garden with the baby.
They said you got to build things in silence.
Oh, okay, yeah. And guess what else? Guess what else can come with a silencer?
What you working on? The outside noise, they ruined it, girl. He ain't no good. He cheated on you one time. Ain't he gonna do it again? Girl, he had a baby on you one time. He gonna do it again. Like, cuz trying to... Instead of him going out and exploring, trying to create,
he's been exploring
new children with new women. I did a podcast episode one time where we said that men, it should be a goal to not keep creating single moms. It should be a goal. Like, if you're one of these guys where it's like, bro, I'm just out here just skeeting all of them. I don't care, hit them all wrong. Like, bro. you are creating part of what's like a problem. I'm not calling single women with children a problem in the community, but it's like part of it. It's a part of the big problem. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, wait a minute. Because do you think it's a problem only for people that have like lack of resources, like lack of finances, people that are middle class, poor, but it's very celebrated when they have money?
Yeah, and that's the thing. People's morals are not involved in money. So it's like morals are involved in everything else. Like if you're a good person, respected, and you give and all that, oh man, you're a great guy. But then when it comes to money, because everybody won't be able to touch money the same, everybody can touch respect, popularity, and clout, and you can be the promoter, teacher of the month, or whatever. Like you have the opportunity. But some people know like $1 million is out of my hand. So when they meet people with money, it's like they just give them all of the respect in the world because it's something that they can't grasp. It's not right though.
Yeah.
You shouldn't lose your morals when it comes to money. When I meet people with money, I almost treat them like they and it's not just treating them, but it's like I'm not finna.
Oh, let me take this back though.
I'm not finna be at your feet like you Jesus. Like no, if you was around here being a respectable dad, parent, person, I'm at your bro. Hey, let me tie your shoes. But just because you got some money,
see, because I was talking about money. You know what? Honestly, if I see a baby daddy and he had some money on him and he wanted to talk to me, I probably would. I ain't gonna lie, because he probably could afford to make things comfortable, right? He could afford to. It's Saturday. He can get a babysitter. You know what I mean? And it is not his grandma, his mama that's blowing the phone up trying to figure out when we gonna come get the kids. It's a paid person, and
it's also temporary too.
Yeah,
that money is just like
not all money is temporary.
That money is sometimes a mask, and it helps you to be able to mask a lot of the insecurities and fault. Because people like when you have money, they like, bro, it's Charleston White. He got money. I don't know. It's like, bro, I don't care nothing about Charleston. Like if he would walk in this room, like,
well, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying if I were to date a man with kids, if I had to choose one,
would you date Lil Uzi?
No, I'm not attracted to him.
Kodak Black?
No, he on drugs.
Flavor Flav?
I think he did drugs too.
Black youngster?
I'm not attracted.
Finesse 2 times.
Not attracted.
You wouldn't date Finesse 2 times? He dropped 200. He came in here and dropped 3 bricks on the table. You ain't
bricks of what?
Bricks of that money. I'm talking about bricks wrapped up. 3 green bricks on the table.
No, I can't have that man grunting and thrusting with that BBL. No. Name some other people that's actually fine.
You're asking a dude. Asking a dude.
Moneybag Yo, yeah.
I'm naming dudes. I'm naming dudes.
If it was just money,
sure are ugly. Like I ain't finna name.
Okay.
I'm naming dudes. I know. Like we all agree. Like yeah, that dude ugly.
No. I think Lil Uzi also.
Folks was saying that what's the dude that making good date right now?
Jonathan.
See how your face is? Some girls were saying that he was like a gift from God. So when I look, I'm like, who is this gift from God, man? I want to see do I look like I'm a gift from God? And I look, I'm like, hold on, tell me this.
I can't forgive him for telling that white woman she need to be his Coretta Scott King. I don't like that.
See if I'm the epitome of what women like.
No, we don't like him. We like Idris Elba. We like Morris Chestnuts. We like just finer type of men. Okay, I don't know what you just named. You named some people from the same section.
I told you, some women they like Finesse 2 times. Some women like Kodak.
I don't see any posts trending around with folks trying to get it Finesse 2 times. I just don't.
Girls be saying NBA YoungBoy sexy, and then when I see him, he be looking. Well, I ain't gonna rhyme that where I'm just saying his pants be a little bit tight sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit tighter than mine. I'd be like, dang,
Hold on, go to Delilah.
Is that a gangster or?
Okay.
I don't know.
Ever since Moneybag Yo been on that almond milk, sis, he's been fine. Okay, he's been hot. Okay, so he is hot. Morris Chestnut, Idris Elba.
So you're not just dating a man just because he got money. That's what you telling us.
And I'm gonna say this: while my parents didn't make that type of money, I didn't grow up financially insecure where I'm like, I'm finna do something with my body and have this man huffing and puffing on top of me with his belly and BBL for some money.
Who got a BBL?
I thought Finesse sometimes had BBL.
What?
But if I did have to do a BBL type guy, I would do Drake. He's hot.
Don't be talking about Finesse. He might come on this show one day, man.
I mean, you're right. Like but they did say he had a BBL.
Man, it's a weird world we live
in. They did say
in.
that. I don't know if it's true, but they say he got some kind of cosmetic work done. I mean, hey, yeah, bag is fine. You already know. But yeah, if they did have someone, that probably could be interested in them. But overall,
you notice what I like? What I mean, not what I like. What I noticed about you girls, and I noticed this like very recently.
What's that?
A lot of women like these, like almost on the other side of the fence type of guy. Oh, I've been seeing it. Because I'm telling you, look, this would have happened. I'll be on social media one day, and you will see like 6, 7 girls post about, oh, he surely is fine. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll look like, man, this dude wear dresses. You know what I'm saying? And skirts. But for some reason, it occurred to me last week, Ashanti, and I don't know if this needs to be another episode or what, but a lot of women are attracted to those borderline butterfly guys. You know
I feel like you're talking about Mariah the Scientist right now, and I'm really feeling the type of way with Young Thug. He hasn't worn a skirt or a dress in a while.
I don't know. I don't even know who Mariah is. Never seen her. Like,
beautiful lady, beautiful gowns.
Now these people in Birmingham, I'm just like I said, just on my time, not the celebrity time. I don't know what the celebrities do.
I do know a girl who did date she feel like a guy she dated was gay.
Yeah, I mean, some girls prefer bi men. Mm-hmm. They prefer their honesty. It's supposed to be attracted to what they just be attracted to. But he's honest, and I like that. I like a good honest half. In the
comments, do y'all date bisexual men? In the comments, it was a girl. I did a show with her a while ago. I ain't gonna call her name out, but she was very open about her. It was like a previous boyfriend, I think, or something that she had that was like she thought he was gay. I should have asked her, how do you think that when I pray to God about the man for me, one thing I do say is like, God, I don't want him to have any gay tendencies. I don't want anything to be okay. You know, like. You got your nails done. You're getting, not that you got them, manicure, but you're putting your hand in the gel in the light. That's too much for me.
You come in there and Kirk got their hands in there like this.
You in the light like this,
and
they painting your nails at the top like this. And then if I come in and see my man doing something like this, and they like switch, and he like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Some of them Atlanta men. Them rich 100,000 earners that y'all looking for, them real men, those real providers.
I'm not going to Atlanta for
those top tier men. Yeah, they go and get their nails done like that.
Yeah, have you ever seen that barbershop in Atlanta?
They get waxes and everything. They go and get waxes. That what them type of man y'all like. Them high profile men.
No. Have you ever seen that barbershop in Atlanta that went viral for the men going in there with ski masks on getting head at the barbershop while they get cut?
No, but I mean
that video is the reason why I will never date a man that live in Atlanta. You get your haircut in Atlanta, you can't talk to me.
No, man.
You ain't seen the video. No. Do y'all remember this video?
I saw like the strip. I've seen like them do like strippers and
no, it is a video that went viral. This was years ago, y'all. And they were in this barber shop. I will never forget. The barbers was cutting their hair. Some of the dudes was turning their head to the side because they didn't want to be caught on camera. But some of the dudes didn't care. They was looking at the camera and everything. And it was a man. It was men with ski masks on their knees performing got 3,000 while these men got a haircut. Yes.
Oh, and it wasn't women?
No. It was an all-male barbershop.
Oh, no,
that's why I said I don't do men that get their haircut in Atlanta.
No.
Do y'all remember the video? Tell me y'all remember the video. I know I'm not the only one.
No.
They had got 3,000. So I've had this conversation with a few friends. I don't think I've ever dated somebody who was anything like that. I don't believe so. But
I think I have.
Really?
I think
a girl?
Mm-hmm.
And you think she was gay?
Yeah.
Was that an issue for you?
So we said that we thought.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
What made you think it? She's the one to wear your boxes.
No, it's just when you see women grabbing on other women a little bit too much, you know, I understand how y'all like to admire each other's bodies, but just walking up to Oakland women and just doing them like this,
She's a predator.
whenever they see the girl with a nice booty, you walking behind them like
God.
this, and it's like, this might be, you might go.
She's a predator.
Oh, girl, let me. I'm talking about she might be walking behind you like this, and this with the Mr. Crab hands.
Oh my God!
But it's like this your girl, and so you like what is?
Did she try to get freaky for you?
No,
you say you in the pilot.
It's just one of them situations where I think if like something maybe could have happened, like while she may have been out of town, or hey, we going on the girls trip. You know what I'm saying? It's like girls trip. Like
girls trip
could turn into.
They don't.
I said this particular girls trip. I'm not just trying to put that out there, but this particular one could have.
I would say this too about girls trips. I don't like girls trips with everybody always twerking. That might be, I might be the only one, but girl, we trying to eat breakfast. Like, sit down. I don't like those girls trips.
Have you ever been to one of those lingerie parties?
Yeah.
How does it smell in there? Like,
I smell normal air. I don't get below. Okay. I'm always standing. And,
that's just one of my questions. I was like, because I'm like, I know, like if we got 14 women around in lingerie, like I just know, I'm gonna give them everybody. I'm gonna give them an 85. Like I'm gonna say at least 12 out of the 14. Like at least.
I'm gonna say this.
Everybody can't be just.
Coochies don't smell bad when there is not like a sexual energy around, I believe, right? Because it's some kind of pheromones, discharge, possibly secretions, all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of get activated when you about to get intimate with somebody.
Okay.
When you're just around, I mean, I've never been around somebody and I can just smell them. Like
but
that.
You said it was so much twerking going around, and so it's twerk. I'm just assuming.
I've never smelled anybody's back end or twerk air.
They got on these nylon outfits and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just imagining people might get hot, thighs rubbing together. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. That's why I just like.
I don't know. Like I haven't been around any women and they have like nasty twerk wind. I've never been around that. And when I was at the lingerie party, I think the only thing I didn't like at the lingerie party was the fact that they was trying to record us.
Who is they?
The girls.
Hey.
And put it on Snapchat. And I'm like, girl, I got a thong on. Why would you do that? Excuse me.
Ooh.
That was the part that was kind of a little bit odd. Like, why you in here and you got your phone out? Like we doing the funnel. Why are you trying to record me funneling a drink?
Some people just need it for their snap.
I was not going. I do think like girls are trying to be too sexual right now. Like I think, I feel like this early 20s, you want to be sexy all the time. Mm-hmm. Like now I'm chilling. I'm trying to be sexy for a particular time. I don't want to just be sexy all the time. It's too much work. Too much sucking in, too much pushed in, and it's just I don't want to do that. And so I don't go to parties like that, and I don't like to be around like hypersexual women, right? I don't want to be around girls.
What does a hypersexual woman look like?
Your girlfriend running around here grabbing on people's butt and boobs, like
okay.
And it's always just like we at the club dancing, and you just getting a little too handsy, I don't like to be around girls like that. Red flag. And I feel like girls like that, they'll sleep with your man too. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I watch the snap videos, and then you see Charter twerking, and they hand be all on it. Goddamn, so they never take their hand off. Make that thing clap. And so they be right there with the hand just rubbed. This my best friend, but it's like, I only ever see you touching on her behind. And her chest, you know what I'm saying?
See, one of my friends, shout out to Sue Montana. Shout out to Sue Montana. I see her at gentlemen's clubs. Anytime I go see Sue, I'm gonna throw my money at her, right?
How much? Like 30, 40?
No, I think last time I threw what 200?
200?
I think
yeah. Decent.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show out.
Yeah,
I went to the ATM twice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know you had a good time. If you ever go to the ATM twice.
But see, I like just the art of dancing, right? She don't get on top of me and be bouncing on me. She do a little twerk. Because I'm like, girl, you got to teach me how to shake my booty like that. And I do my little thing. And that's fun. Sometimes I get a little too serious. You know?
It's a show.
No, not at the strip club. I'm just saying girls, period. Like when I go to the strip club, I would expect that energy at the strip club, right? But we ain't at the strip club, girl. We at the beach.
At the beach?
Why are you doing all that?
Oh, yeah.
The dancer's not doing that. I love Sue. She's the best one. Go shop with Sue. That's my girl. But I don't like too much freakiness when it comes to friends. If y'all like freaky friends, let me know. I don't do a freaky friend. Not like that.
On my timeline, they often...
You do freaky friends, though.
What is a freaky friend?
You like freaky girls. This friends.
Freaky homegirls?
Yeah.
How you know?
Because we talked about it.
How you know what I like?
Because we talked. We ain't gonna get into too much, but
no, that's real. Look, I give you that. There's a difference between a friend and a sister. You know, if she's labeled my sister,
not no freaking sister.
No, no, off limits. Hey, no, off limits. If she labeled my sister, then hey, you know. But I give you that, a freaky friend.
Would you smash one of your friends' exes?
Like a homeboy?
Yeah.
Man, you asking the person that be keeping it 100?
On the low. Would you do it on the low? He ain't gonna find out.
I have attempted to because somebody did it to me multiple times, and so I just finally got to the point like, why not?
Did you do it?
No, I still haven't done it. No.
You still working on it? Oh. you better watch your girl.
Hey.
Which friend is it?
Hey. Shoot.
What happened with this friend? Tell the story.
No, I can't. No, I can't tell. It's just more of, you know. I over our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I've noticed that, you know, he's had to like apologize a couple of times like for this, or it's come up. So I'm tired of hearing the apologies. I'm just like, hey, you know, like, Jesus, how many times do I have to keep turning my cheek? Just every time something happens, oh, it's cool, bro. Oh, it's cool. Just keep slapping. To the point where I'm like, I want to slap some.
Well, see, is it his fault, or do you keep picking easy girls though?
That's a great question.
Because I think you pick easy girls.
That's a good question. One of the girls I took their virginity, so she had never even and we had been talking for years. Like you said, it's like people you talk to, not just a random flu from the school. You know, like not one of them. But these are like people that they're supposed to be off limits. Men, we have like off limits rules. If you don't follow the off limits rules, you're supposed to ask for permission. If not, anything else is going to possibly bring up either may not be a problem, but it might be a question or a concern. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. You got guys out here that's literally like dying because of this, because of just not knowing. You get what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro, like, are you like, what are you doing, bro? You know, and all you had to do is just communicate what you're doing, and it could be a whole lot better.
The people want to know, aka me, I'm the people. How many girls did this friend smash of yours?
Like 3 to 4.
Okay. So what's going on in your situation where your girls keep seeking outside entertainment?
How deep you want to go into this?
I just want to know for real, because I do think
to get mad. I've heard reports on both sides to get mad at me. Like, yeah, I did it because I thought I was gonna make you mad, and it didn't even make you mad. I'm like, well, like what? You just did it.
Okay. So to get you, that was one time to get you mad. We got 2 other times, two, 3 other times.
I believe the 2, 3 other times. I believe was probably just because like
he was finer.
Did you see my post on social media that I made? I said, hey guys, it's important for you to stop sharing your sexual nature, you know, like with your friends, because telling your sexual business and what goes on and what y'all do and what they do for you, it may cause your friends to want to experience it too. I just dropped that reel like probably 2-3 weeks ago. I learned this because I was a benefit from it. Like, a girl was talking about me to her best friend, and the best friend called me like, hey, I heard, and I want to know. Like, what? And she ain't never got to know. It's like, man, this is crazy.
Did you do it?
Got me up.
Oh my God, I dapped you up on that.
Ashanti. Stop it.
Did you get caught?
This was not like that wasn't my girlfriend. Like that wasn't my girl. They were just friends. Literally, never dated or nothing. They were just friends, and we like each other. But
did she feel like she got cheated on?
No, oh.
Did she know?
We still friends to this day. Oh, because
Why
there
y'all-
wasn't nothing like that. It was just one
Is
of
she
them
cool with the
situations.
girl?
Yes, you just have to keep your mouth closed. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't be saying stuff like that. So I'm still cool. I'm still cool with who I told, who we talking about right now. I'm still cool with them. Like things happen. Like you get over it.
I don't know how cool
But
you are, friend.
You have to be able to communicate about these things. You know what I'm saying? Look, somebody in the comments is saying that that's not my friend. Hey,
do you block your friends?
No.
Okay, well then maybe that ain't no friend then.
No, I ain't had to block no friends. I've had to block like a few chicks.
They weren't your friends though.
I ain't never had to block like a friend. Like normally I'm the friend where we normally get it right, or they come back around and we figure it out. Because
okay.
I'm like, I ain't smashed none of your girl.
See,
I ain't
I
stole
got
no
this
money from
theory.
you. I ain't around here talking bad behind your back. Like
I got a theory though. Men that keep getting cheated on often, it's something wrong with them.
Yeah, could be.
Why do people not want to be with you like that?
Like, you talking about me or me in general?
I don't know. But why they don't want to be with you so bad they gonna smash your homeboy? You don't think that's crazy?
So, we did name the factors. I said the get back, but then also when somebody feel like they can't have you, you know what I'm saying, they'll try to get to what's close to you as well. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, I can't have just go sleep with Jerome. You.
And this is no rapper involved. Like I ain't Brent Fayez or.
Is the friend like what he got going on? I mean, like, is he just popping a little bit?
Here you go. God, no,
I'm trying to see what the attraction is.
Man.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all know I like a little bit. Okay.
No, but the thing is, man, it's just a part of the game. Like stuff like that happen. It's just the side of the pendulum that you want to be on. And so, like I say, I be on the side where I don't have to do too many apologies. Like if almost none, because I don't be thinking about doing something wrong to my partner, like somebody I expect to have my back, and when I call them that they gonna be there, but then when folks know what type of person you are, it could just be like, oh, man, forget cuz. But it's like, dang, that's a good friend right there. Let me go back and apologize. Like,
one of my friends smashed my man.
While you were going with him? Oh, this was like an ex-man? That's not your man no more.
It was he was an off-limits one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
okay.
You know, it was
How
unfortunate.
Did that make you feel?
I mean, it didn't change my position in his life, so I was fine.
How many months after?
What you mean?
Like, what was the duration in between you and him breaking up and then this occurring?
I don't know. I don't know when it started, right? Because like situations will like be going on and then bam, it's on the internet. So I don't know when it started.
Oh, it got to the internet too?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's layers of like hurt to this, like levels.
I wasn't hurt. I was still getting mine.
Did you love him? Like it didn't hurt a bit? Like did it not like make you be like, or I've had to go through something.
I don't know if I would say it hurt me.
I didn't get cheated on.
I was kind of like, dang, I didn't get cheated on. I mean, he didn't cheat.
Yeah, like
but I was
like,
dang, that's kind of messed up. But I'm still cool in my little space.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I call, and it is what it is.
Up.
And so
still get done.
Still can today, But
still,
I was like, dang, and so I don't trust her. Like I had told her one time, I was like, every time I see you and see y'all together, I know I always speak to him because I would walk up and not speak to her. But I said I can speak to you too, though. But I just want to let you know it is what it is. Like now I'm on the other side,
I can respect
and so it was petty. I don't hold it against her now. Like it was years ago, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, she can't be around my man.
Yeah, I mean,
she like exes.
Look, that's
leftovers.
That's a tough thing. You know how people treat like sex like it just ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it ain't nothing. But then depending on like who it is, like people try to label it as if it's just like so important. You get what I'm saying?
I think you can only have one person that's off limits. You can't have a whole bunch of off limits.
Yeah,
people.
you can't. You can't.
Unless you got married multiple times.
But why, like, why is that so important to us? Like, I think part of the importance is we used to have either feelings for that person, or when you go raw with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and y'all like in agreement, it's almost like, hey, like we on this, you know what I'm saying, like we on this type of time, you know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, I think with this situation, it was the fact that we was cool. Like during the time that me and this person were dating, like she was cool. Like we might have had iterations about the relationship, right? And then like, oh, okay, that's what you're doing, because this guy is dating someone else that I know, and I'm cool with it. I've never like me and her were cool, but we were never that cool where I would be like, oh girl, you can't talk to him. You know what I mean? And if they happy, I don't care. If they happy, I just want them both to be happy. But he can't be happy with the other girl though. They ain't gonna ever be cool with me.
But it still be weird though, because I'm one of them people where it's like I'm kind of like Gucci Man when it comes to certain situations and my attitude toward things.
Okay, walk me through this.
Basically, like you gotta be on what you gonna be on. So any type of like trying to like go behind my back or talk behind my back and like double cross me and then like still trying to be cool, I can't fake.
What they be saying about you behind your back?
I done heard a lot of things.
Like what?
I heard a lot of things.
Tell me, just throw some out. Don't nobody be talking about you.
I just heard something the other day. It was a lie.
What happened?
You may tell you one of the most common lies about me.
What's that?
Is who I talk to. And I'm not talking about our conversation that we had. I'm talking about literally like, you know, I'll talk to people and they like, you talk to this person. And I'm like, what?
Do you talk to somebody I know?
Do I talk to somebody you know? No.
I may not know him like that, but
no.
How you know?
Because I got a feeling that you don't know.
Why have I seen him before?
No.
How you know?
I don't know. I promise you. Like, no.
Where's she from?
You don't know her.
She from Birmingham?
I guarantee. See, you have turned this into JE is dating somebody, and I can't allow you to go down.
I think I know somebody you're talking to.
I don't think you do.
The streets we talking.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's one of the most common lies. And I need a little confirmation. I was just with somebody the other day, and they was like, "You talked to? Oh, I heard you talk to such." I'm like,
who they said?
I'm like, you literally heard that, but this is what I told them. Now watch this, Ashanti. The streets is not talking. It's literally like one or two people. It's not no. You gotta think about if you knew how I operated, unless they just around here just running their mouth, which what we just talked about earlier, that happens. Like people can't shut their mouth and they want to tell their friends and they want to tell other people. What does that lead to? That leads to peak interest. I'm talking about peak interest. Do you hear me? Like you move from like, I didn't know to where it's like, now you got a report and you know, like.
Could you ever date a girl who got beat up by one of your other chicks?
Yeah.
You could. Yeah. Who you gonna pick? I gotta pick the winner. I got to.
Man, I got a funny story. To tell you.
What story?
Man, I was just talking. Man, we got some good stories on this show. I was talking to one of my homegirls the other day, and we was literally just like reflecting on something that happened. Right? She had hit me up and was like, "Hey, like, I'm probably gonna like come over, you know what I'm saying, like later on tonight." So I'm like, all right. But I didn't hear from her. So I ended up taking somebody else back to the crib. Forgot all about her. So look, she didn't got off at like 2, 3, and she is calling my phone. I'm not answering because I'm like, bro, I'm asleep. Come like knocking at the door, bust in the house, drop her bag in the middle of the bed, like at the girl's feet, like while she in the bed. I couldn't even stop all this because I'm like, who is knocking the door? As soon as she come in, boom. Why you ain't answering the phone and what? I'm like, they came in, chick, sleep, knocked out, bed on her feet. Boom, I'm in the bag. She got to go. I'm talking about literally.
The one in the bed?
Man.
Did she go? They got to fight.
No, it was no fight. The energy was just like, "Cuz got to go." And no, I ain't gonna lie, to this day, and we talked about this, and I told her, I said, "Man, look."
Did she she ain't beat the girl?
No, she ain't beat her up.
She was about to.
It was you ever seen somebody walk in and tell somebody to get out the bed because I'm finna get in?
Nah, my people stay in secure buildings. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot,
unless he buzzed somebody up.
Man, that was a crazy day.
So what did you end up doing with the girl when she stayed? Because I know you smashed the other girl that's asleep.
Yeah, I was young then.
So what did you end up doing? You smashed this new girl too? When she came to the house, the second girl that arrived?
I had the energy.
Did y'all have a good peaceful night?
Yeah, everything was because of her demeanor. You like, would I date a girl that got beat up? I would have still went back and talked to her. Like I
one who left?
I didn't want her to stay. I wanted who I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But it was too late. But as far as a girl getting beat up, I don't need her to be fighting for me every day. You get what I'm saying? So if she didn't grow up with the hood hands or the jujitsu skills, that little jungle hoodie, that grew up in the jungle, or in the wherever she grew up at, everybody don't have them hands like that.
I ain't gonna lie. If it was me, I never been in a fight before. If it was me and I'm laying in the bed and somebody coming in, I'm gonna try to fight. Because if I get beat up, it's just two people. It's just two people, so I might be able to get away. You know what I mean? Like,
you gonna try to?
I'm gonna try. Like, she get bucked with me like what that girl did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try, and if I get beat up, and it is what it is, but nobody gonna know. Sometimes
you gotta show your teeth. You know what I'm saying? As an animal, you gotta let the other animal know. Like, hey,
I'm gonna fight, and then if I lose real bad, I'm calling police. Forced entry, and I got assaulted.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like
Could you date it? Can you stay with your man if he get beat up at the bar and trying to protect you? He gone?
Yeah. Because what did you do for this man to come knock you out like that? I'm not with the little dog. You ain't got no fight. You're not finna up nothing. You're not doing anything. You just gonna get beat up. I'm talking if it's one-on-one and you just get beat to sleep.
You live to fight another day.
Not with me. Don't go nowhere else with me.
All you need is these.
He don't got them.
You live to fight another day.
But okay, would y'all be with somebody and they lost a fight? I'm talking about y'all at the bar. Girl, you at the bar with your man. He getting ready to pull his debit card out. And he accidentally bumped somebody and the dude check him and he get 2 pieces and then he on the ground. Would you be picking him up, taking him home?
That's a sign of a good one. So you're supposed to be there for your man in all aspects. When he's down, when he's up.
Look,
that's the type of trauma I'm telling you that y'all be leaving. Imagine if I had just got beat up and then the person who was whispering in my ear, I ain't gonna never leave you. You gonna leave me tonight? I get beat up.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You should have fought better. Or you should have been apologetic.
Man.
You should have watched what you was doing. Now you done got laid out. Now I gotta carry you to the car. I got the bring the car around with the flashes on while the security help you to the car because you done got knocked out.
So you got to be a peacemaker.
He just better not start nothing. My bad, bro. But I don't want a real small little man though. Like for real, I don't really like. I don't know. I'm not really attracted to men who don't even work out. You know what I mean? Like you need to have some kind of testosterone that you can pull out of somewhere. If you're just a lazy type, you don't like the sweat type of guy, I know you get beat up all the time. I know you do. That's why you don't want to go to the gym because you weak.
Could be. Guys make a lot of excuses. That's why I say some of them just have money. And I'm telling you, like, you got to go to the gym.
You ever beat a guy up over a girl? Yeah.
Oh, man. Now.
Did you lose?
I can't say I beat. I ain't finna say I beat this man up because me and him tried to fight today. I know the fight. I know the fight would be different. But the move I hit him with, I hit him with a Power Ranger move.
What move you got?
We like 5 years old.
Oh my God.
I told that why I said I couldn't. I ain't say I beat him up. And I ain't never fought over no girl. I ain't fighting over no man. What?
Man.
Like unless it's my wife, unless it's my wife, like fighting a dude over a girl, like never. Man, never. Pulling up to no chick house. I ain't popping up. What?
I want to live a life like that just a little bit.
Man,
That sounds like a little fun.
man, you better let her do what she want to do. Ain't finna fight
See,
nobody for doing what they want to do.
one of my guy friends told me, like, Ashanti,
She pulled her panties down and let you do it. I'm not finna fight you, cuz. Like,
oh,
bro,
I was
y'all.
about to say, pull the pen
I mean,
down.
do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't fight you for that.
You should have fought your homeboy because maybe he want to smash two or three of your other chicks.
I'm not fighting. Hey, whatever y'all had going on, that's on. I'm not fighting.
You keep losing. You got to win somewhere, friend. You keep losing in other areas. You got to win somewhere.
You was the first person to say I lost because everybody else who know these stories, they like, "Cuz I don't." How you
I'm
stay?
talking about with that friend.
How you stay so consistent? And it's like, hey, man.
No,
look,
with that friend who smashed 3 or 4 of your chicks. You keep losing over there. You got to beat him up now.
Think about that.
I
had to crack first for you to even think about. You know, you a follower. Like
you ain't getting no get back
behind no other. This is I don't like following up behind other dudes. Just being honest. I'm not the like, oh, I can't wait until he get done. That's not me.
You get little boy in this game. I need you to stand up.
It's so many fish out here in the sea that you don't have to wait for another man to stop penetrating another woman for you to like
get in the field.
Man, oh, I can't wait till as soon as he let her go, I'm gonna be right there. Man,
you're not supposed to do it when he let her go. You're supposed to slide in while she's still over there.
No. What I do
go over there with your fresh retwist on. Ask her, do she want some gas? Don't they? Hey, you want a little this? You want a little that? Get a couple shots. Be a little funny. Ha ha ha. She'll be laughing real hard. He'll be like, why you keep laughing at his jokes? Why you keep? Yeah, then she'll be like, next time, you know such and such had something to say because you was so funny last time. I don't even know why he acting like that. I already know the play. You need to get some get back because you're losing right now.
Man, look here.
I'm telling you.
I'm winning because my life is peaceful and I don't have to,
it's not peaceful. It's chaotic. Your girl's running out the house.
Well, I ain't got to worry about what somebody else doing. If they don't stay in my house, I took a girl to church one time, came back to church, and they did what I said, hey, she ain't wake up with me. I only take care of what's
you take your sneaky links to church.
No. No.
Oh, they can't say night on Saturday night.
I don't have no sneaky links.
You know your friends. You take them to church.
No,
baby, come
nobody.
over here.
No church. Church. Parents' house. Certain things. How we grew up and how we were raised. Like my mama won't even introduce herself to you if I don't come up or if I ain't talk to her. Like if she just see you with me. Oh hey, yeah. It might just be oh hey, but it ain't gonna be no like hey girl, how you doing? If I didn't tell her like mama, this is my girlfriend, and then she'll treat you like it wouldn't. And it's not because she.
Why your mama like that?
Man, I don't know. It's not necessarily just like toward women. It's just kind of like how she's wired, but she's only wired to focus on like what she needs to focus on. And I ain't gonna lie, like when she focus on it, she's there. But if she can tell like this ain't serious or
you trying to make it seem like your mama don't have hospitality though. She got hospitality, right?
Oh, great hospitality.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I don't bring too many women around.
But what if it's a friend? She wouldn't even know. She just kind of look like
if it's a friend, but I don't bring so many women around her. It's more of like if I told her that this person was serious, she would go about it differently. If she just in the car, she might just, oh hey, all right, and then she might just get back to talking to me.
Oh.
Instead of it being a who is this? She look cute,
Your uncles don't be like, oh, I see your nephew down do that about.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
for sure. Okay. You know how they do. You know how they do. You know how they do. When the last time you brought somebody home?
This ain't about me.
Cause you know my rule. Don't tell nobody we dated unless you ain't been to my church or you ain't met my mama at the house.
The last time I brought somebody around was some months ago. Yeah.
How did the family feel? What was it? At church or we was at home?
We was at home.
At home? We still talking to this dude? Man, we just wasted a house pass on this.
Yeah. It was a great potential. But it was one wrong move that was made and we can never bounce back.
Could never bounce back?
Never. I would God would have to return on a burning bush. Tell me, I'm gonna probably ignore it. Tell me again. He's gonna have to physically possess me to go back. Like he's gonna have to get in my body and walk me over there. And I did. I had to do it then because I ain't got no choice. But no. And at this point right now, I don't really plan on bringing anybody home right now.
Yeah.
Men are insufferable. It's like they be so fine and they start talking and oh my God, like.
And y'all don't?
No, we are mystical creatures. We don't gotta talk.
Well,
but y'all, every time it's just something that comes with y'all. Every time y'all be having issues with y'all mama, issues with y'all daddy, y'all job ain't consistent, y'all ain't got no car to go to work. It's different stuff going on. Y'all homeboys all fat and lazy. They don't have a girlfriend. You don't have no like you playing the game all the time. You are not social. You only eating pizza with just cheese. You don't want to eat no vegetables. You don't want to go to different restaurants.
Come on now.
Hamburger only, no onions. All that. I just
yeah. What's wrong with a cheese pizza?
Y'all so boring and lame and basic and vanilla. Nothing spicy.
What is wrong with a cheese pizza?
Nothing spicy at all. You just, for the most part, dry, just like a pizza.
On y'all part, you know, I guess like when y'all start opening y'all mouth and it kind of messes us up, is when. Like when you meet women and they have like this, whatever aura that they're trying to portray, you know, it's almost like you kind of having to like get past the BS type of deal because like we want to show ourselves as like this person, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's part of like when I kind of get irritated, like man, who is this? I mean, who are you trying to please?
So you saying when she has standards?
When you try to claim that you have standards, now, you remember last week we just talked about
she might have standards now,
holier than
yeah.
Like now when you meet me, all of a sudden, I haven't.
No, y'all be want to still abuse her.
The last dude dragged me through the mud, and the last 10 they dragged me through the mud. But now I'm celibate. I've been celibate. My credit is repaired. I did that all in 2 weeks. I've been going to church for 14 straight days, and
but she still got to revert back to you.
Now you can't talk to me crazy, and I have, like, why you want to be all this for me? But you tell me all these stories about how your baby daddies they drug you through the mud, but now when you meet me,
you want to drag her through the mud too?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I feel like men who say that they just want to push you through some more trauma, ladies. If you tell a man all the stuff that you was doing, oh my gosh. I got drugged through the mud. My baby daddy was cheating. He had 14 kids on me. And then this man want to wonder why you changed up. It's because he wants to do it to you too. He wants to. But why would you want why would you want her to continue the same, like give you the same leeway she gave that man? Why would you want that?
Ashanti, I'm finna tell you something that's so funny. Like when you meet new people and it's like,
what you call it outside?
Producer, VI side. Yeah, my fault. We got a producer, y'all. That's very dope.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
We do.
Yeah. Hopefully one day. So please share and like and tag this podcast. Like
don't move it too far.
We trying to elevate and grow.
Yes.
Build a team. We have a production team. This is not something that we're just doing. We got some people here with us behind the scenes.
So what were we talking about?
You
was talking about some BS. It was some BS.
I was finna say something.
What
was I saying?
It was some BS. Let me tell y'all. Right now, me and y'all are too basic. Okay. Y'all don't want to eat no new foods. Y'all scared to eat sushi. Y'all scared to eat oysters. Y'all only want to go out and get chicken wing flats or whatever you call whole wings or flats. That's it. Y'all don't want to go nowhere. It's what?
Whole wings are good.
I never had a whole wing.
You've never had a whole wing?
I never had a chicken wing or a flat.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been vegan again?
I'm not vegan. I'm pescatarian.
Pescatarian, okay.
Yeah, so I don't do that. But y'all just be so basic. You was getting ready to say some BS. That's why we don't remember what it was.
No, man. I wish you would have let me remember because I had something to tell you.
No, you don't got nothing to tell me.
We need a rewind button.
No. But I will say this.
I had
women... I think we were talking about women deciding to convert over, right? And you want to still traumatize them.
No. But last week we were talking about the holier than, how women will sometimes use God as a
Yeah.
like I'm getting closer to God, and
Yeah.
I've been focusing on Him, and I've just been directed on Him. And I just want to let you know that's where my focus
What's
is.
wrong
My
with
time is
that?
important now. I'm not wasting my time anymore. And it's like you telling me all this stuff, but then we look on social media 3 months later because I'm like, can I handle this trauma, or can I handle this person? Probably not. This was a great dinner. I'm gonna walk you to your car. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get in straight. But as far as like, do I want to spend the rest of my life with this person, or like go forward? Like,
She healed now.
like she's saying she healed.
She is.
But then 3 months later, I see that you're pregnant and the baby daddy is not there because you still haven't, like you told me you learned and that you was doing things different, but yeah, keep
How you
lying.
know that it's a baby daddy? How you don't know that actually she got pregnant and it's like immaculate conception? It might be something from God. You don't know what that lady got going on.
Right,
you don't know if
right,
she got a
right.
vision.
You're right. You're right. I'm not the one that's gonna be lied
She
to.
could be a surrogate.
Somebody else can get lied to, but not
She
me.
could be a surrogate though. Why is that never an option? Everybody don't have just a baby mama. Some of them might be a surrogate. But anyways, men that say, oh, you don't need to change for me. I know your baby daddy did you so wrong. You was in a 65-year relationship. He had 94 wives on you. He married other people and got them pregnant. You was still on the side, still a side chick, still the head mistress in charge. But when you come over here, I don't really want to hear about how you healed from that. I really want you to just continue doing that for me because now it's my turn. That's how I hear it. Is that wrong?
No, and that's what I was going to talk about earlier.
Okay.
So what I was thinking about was me and my sister was talking about this the other day. I was literally on the phone for 2 hours about the maturity of where we are now. And it's like you've been on, I don't want to say just like so many dates, but you've been on enough and you've like talked to enough people and you didn't have intercourse with enough people to where you understand the foundation of things and where they're going to end up at. So it's just like sometimes you can almost like tell like, man,
I don't think so.
Like you may not, like I'm not saying play God, but you have to have discernment and red flag, and you have to use maturity. Like you've already been down this road. You know that if a dude is living with his mama and he come over to your apartment and it's got them 80 candles in it, he might like it and he might try to act like a good boy so he can bring the game over here.
Let me circle this around
and
to
treat
what
you
you
right
said,
so
though.
he can move out of grandma's house. You know, like people try to be something different.
I'm gonna circle this around to what you said.
Okay.
Because you said in the beginning of the show
Mm-hmm.
that even though you want it differently,
Mm-hmm.
you repeated the same thing that you was brought up in, right? You didn't say that.
No, I did not repeat the same thing what I was brought up in.
Slightly. Are you married?
No.
All right, then there we go. Like you said that you kind of repeated what you saw. That's what you said.
No.
Okay, so people still.
My daddy,
I'm not talking about that dynamic.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about that dynamic. I'm talking about just the fact that you have a child with someone you aren't married to.
Okay, all right. I'm making sure you knew where I was.
I did know that. Right. I wasn't saying that I know you be with your baby. And you acted with your baby. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is you mimic that situation, right? Yeah. But when you had your kid, you were old enough to know that, hey, this is what I grew up with. Maybe I shouldn't be opening myself up to this, right?
Yeah.
All right. So those people have the same awareness and they still do the same thing you did, right? It might not necessarily be in the format of having a child, but it could be in the format of choosing this type of partner. Because life is about patterns.
Okay.
Some people break the pattern. They break the cycle, right? Some people's cycle is viewed a little bit more differently. Like they're a little bit more critical about the cycle. Someone may have grown up with their mom having 4 different men.
Right.
And then they got 4 kids by 4 different men, right?
Right.
That's a cycle that people probably frown upon. This other person have a cycle where the men in their life leave.
Right.
And they choose men who are unavailable and they leave. They have babies by their mistresses. Right. And you know what I mean? And now they man back with his family, and you have people that repeat these cycles. And so saying that you should know better isn't really a thing, right? Because not only do we have this repetition that we see, it is so many things out in the world that are published of how harsh living with some of these decisions is, but people still do it every day, every single day. And so, are you really old enough to not make these decisions? You should be, but statistics show that you aren't.
What's more important, sex or money and a place to stay and food? What's more important, sex or food? Like,
I mean, it depends on who you ask.
Somewhere to stay. Like, what's more important
to me?
Yeah,
I think food.
Yeah, like food and
resources.
Somewhere to stay. All right.
So, it depends on who you ask, though.
Food is a little bit different. This is a touchy subject because technically, when you do get hungry, you feel your stomach, like you can feel it. So that's technically different. But as far as any of that other stuff, like those are choices where you have to like go purchase something. Sex is a feeling that you feel and crave. Like it almost like if you don't get it, some people have taken it from others. Some people have, decided to please themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some people have even been caught on video with animals because they can't control their craving. You get what I'm saying? So certain decisions, they're a little bit harder than others, is what I'm saying. Like, is it hard to decide if you want to go get a job tomorrow? Like some folks, like they real lazy, like, no, I don't want one. But it's like when that craving get along, or like if you had the choice of could you have sex or not, a lot of people would do it because of the feeling. Like it's one of the strongest feelings that be hard to turn down. You get what I'm saying? I literally just had to have a conversation with one of my sisters about this. Like I had to tell her, like, bro, I know your resume. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know your resume. And not saying that she's like, it's bad, but because you've been transparent, I know who you talk to, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, I don't look at you no bad because I understand that, bro, y'all crazy. I'm not a girl whatsoever. But I figured that y'all might have buttons and things that may be pushed that it may turn y'all up just like it turned us up. So I can't look at you as bad just because you got 10 or 15 bodies, you know what I'm saying? 20. Now, when you get to 80, I'm gonna say, sis, like, slow down, sis, like, sis, please, for me.
I hope this is not telling y'all that information.
But no, just like, I can't be upset at you for having, like, I mean,
it's not being upset about having sex.
Men are influencing, if you don't have the power and the discernment to turn it down, shoot, you might.
It's not about that, right? It is about just being aware, like in present. I think at the age that I am at 30, I know if I have a child right now, it would financially devastate me. I don't have enough money that I feel comfortable bearing a child. I can take care of myself very well. Get my hair done, lashes done, nails done, take care of myself, nice clothes. I have a nice car. I can do those things. But the life that I want to give my kid, I'm like, So I don't make myself available for pregnancy.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
A lot of people,
if it happens, I probably will be bearing Jesus's brother.
A lot of people not thinking about like the future. And so certain things like sex cravings and liquor, and
I don't believe in
drugs.
Those sex cravings like that though.
Sometimes the way that you crave it, it'll probably it causes your decision making to kind of falter. And this ain't something that we like. This ain't something that's just like, I'm just saying this is true. I heard Future say it in a song. Literally,
are we really using his opinion? Are we?
I'm using it because it's the only quote I can literally give a quote to exactly what I'm saying.
What's the quote?
The quote was, the only reason I probably dealt with her that night is because it was late and I was lit. Like, okay. That is an excuse. Like, bro, how you deal with that? Like, bro, shoot, man, nope, man. It was one of them nights, bro.
And you just had to do something.
And nobody answered the phone, and she did. Yeah, I hate to be in this. I ain't been in that situation since I was like 23.
So desperation caused him to sleep with this person.
Desperation to cause you to
I just don't believe you just so desperate for sex.
Man, shoot.
I just don't.
You don't think some of these women, they be out here showing their behinds on social media every day?
They be wanting to get money. I mean, I promise you,
showing the truck drivers on the road,
look,
man.
I'm telling you, if it's a girl showing her behind on the internet, say, hey, baby, this man want to have sex with you and this man want to give you some money. Which one you gonna go for? I swear to God, they ain't showing their behind for some D. They want some money. Hello, man. They acting like strippers on there. They shaking it for some cash.
But it's still untasteful. I don't think that's a word. Like, it's not
distasteful.
Distasteful. Yeah, I'm just trying to combine words, but no, it's still not something that it should be warranted. You know.
I mean, I think y'all need to reclaim. I think men act like they just got so much control over, like, we so masculine and we got things figured out. We should be able to lead you, but then y'all can't control y'all own bodily like functions, and like your mind can't even overpower that. But you're supposed to help us, tell us where to go.
No, your mind can overpower it. You just got to be able to have the power to do it. And I'm telling you.
But you saying Future don't. And well, you said you resonated with it, so apparently you don't.
Maybe he didn't at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever slept with somebody you felt was unattractive?
That I felt was unattractive?
Or that you thought was unattractive?
I'm gonna have to say yes.
Why? When was the last time?
Because it's like if I was in the sports group with the homies, it'll be one of them posts I like if they was like, bro, we all got one that we need to cross off the list. Yeah, like sure, we all got one.
When was the last time you slept with someone that was unattractive? We gonna end on this.
How many more contracts I got on this show?
Come on.
How many more episodes that I'm tied into this? I don't know.
10 times 10.
I don't know if I'll be able to.
When was the last time you slept with somebody that was unattractive? Answer the question right now. Close the door.
Man.
Come on, it ain't that hard for you to figure out, friend. When was the last time you was like, I'm gonna go ahead. She can come through.
This home finna be celibate, man. This type of time.
It was last week.
No.
Last night.
No.
A month ago.
No.
Come on. Oh, so you've been sleeping with people you like right now?
I haven't had sex with an ugly person in a long time.
How long are we talking? This year?
We're talking about like since young Kappa, like young Kappa JE.
So it's fair to say the person that you're sleeping with right now, you think they're attractive?
Who said I wasn't
I'm
celibate?
just asking. Is the answer yes or no?
Me and you both are celibate, right? That's what we said on the show, that we both we said that we was both celibate, trying to make it make sense.
Oh, that's what we said.
Don't put me don't put me down.
Well, girl, hey, or girls, because you know how he like to get down. Girls, y'all safe with him. He like all y'all.
No.
Oh, you don't like him? Which one you don't like?
Good question. So I've turned down, you know what I'm saying?
When was the last time you turned down something so ugly?
No, it's not. No, not even turning down nothing no ugly. Just turning down. Period. Like you have to be able to.
Cause your cup runneth over where you are.
No. But you got to understand that people are trying to manipulate you with that. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they got something that they can like. Hey, I'm finna throw this right here at you. You know what I'm saying? You have to. It's like, do you take the bait or do you not?
You already got bait. So sometimes when you already got bait, you don't take the bait, right?
According to Ashanti J, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling y'all fellas, you know, man, and it feels good to be able to turn, like to be able to like put somebody like in their place, like no, you can't get me like that.
You turning over a new leaf.
Yeah, like you can't get to me that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I talked to a lot of people as we were talking about trauma earlier. And I don't know if this should be another episode.
It can be. Yeah, let's go ahead.
But the differentiation between, do you really like this person for real, or is the sex just really good? You get what I'm saying? And I was talking to somebody about breaking that cycle of not being able to understand and see it clearly, because it's like, it's your sexual partner and they please you so well. But is this somebody that you really like rock with for real? But because our craving is our craving, or whoever, you know, depending on the level of who it may be, sometimes you get those things confused or you might not even get them confused, but it makes you not want to leave because you soul tied here, but you
Yeah.
not satisfied here. You know, you gotta have
We can talk about that.
I called it having intelligence. You know what I'm saying? You had to
What's
have
the
vagina intelligence.
Oh,
Or you
okay.
had to have intelligence. Yeah.
Okay.
Or as they say, good
Yeah.
wood management. You know, you have to have
Okay. Good wood management.
Yeah, some of these girls out here, they just slanging it. I'm talking about just slanging it like a frisbee
They just want some money.
to whomever. No, they ain't even getting no money from it.
They trying to come up off.
Get it.
But look, we do appreciate y'all for tuning in to Ashanti After 9 and the JE Show collaboration called Make It Make Sense. We will always try to be here at our hardest at 8:30. All right, tonight it just didn't go as planned. Lord forgive me, but we made it make sense. All right, y'all. But we appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Make sure you share it, tell everybody to come watch us, and we'll be here next Tuesday. Peace.
Peace.
Girl. Click it.